Greetings, world. This is Tony Donutz from Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. This is another podcast that you'll see on YouTube. I guess it's not really a podcast. It's more like a vlog. So, let's start it off right. Part of the reason I came to California is you can get access to medical grade cannabis. Pretty nice. Now this vlog is about rediscovering myself after having a lot of bullshit happen to me back in Chicago. Bicycle accident, a couple of legal evictions, got taken to court over a bunch of nonsense, I got assaulted. Bunch of stupid stuff happened. That's all fine. So I came here because what I wanted to do is decide what kind of direction I want to go in life and what I want to do. So basically I want to go into the music industry, and the reason why is I want to have fun. And it's work, but it's fun work. You figure if you have to work at something, there's a lot of different angles. So I might as well do something I really enjoy. Plus I create music all the time. I write little songs all the time. I'm writing like little stories and stuff. So I figured that going back to school for music is probably the way to go, because it's hard but it challenges me, and I get to do something I really want to do, which is music. I've always wanted to do music. My dad was a professional musician. I think my grandma was like a piano teacher or something. So it makes sense, it's in me. And it's also kind of figuring out my boundaries in life again, because I feel like a lot of people that were part of my life were really not good for me. I have a lot of abusive, toxic relationships. They are not really conducive to recovery, and I'm in recovery from alcohol abuse, which is I still struggle with it. I haven't had anything but a beer since I've been here, which is pretty good. But it's about recovery. It's about rediscovering myself. It's about rebuilding my life. After a long time, I didn't really know what I wanted. I just kept bouncing around, trying different things. But what I really want to do in the end is music. I want to be a weed cultivator, a culture cultivator, cannabis activist. I love smoking pot. I consider it a real medicine. It's a lifesaver for me, because I don't have to do a bunch of different pharmaceutical drugs that don't work. I had 20 years of that, trying different pharmaceutical drugs. None of them work. Cannabis has been the only thing consistently that's worked for me. I don't know why. That's how my brain works. So, this vlog is about rediscovering myself. And a lot of crazy shit has happened since I got here. My computer got stolen, my laptop got stolen, my MacBook. That's fine. I'm gonna buy another one. I saw a knife fight on the metro at 4 in the morning. That was fucked up. But basically, all the little stuff that's happened to me, my computer getting stolen, I lost some clothes. I don't worry about that stuff. I just smoke weed. Say fuck it. It doesn't matter. It's just stuff. And it keeps me focused, because I don't want to live a transient lifestyle forever. I eventually might want to settle somewhere, but at this point I'm just trying to figure out if I want to stay in LA, go to school here, or if I want to move to another part of California or another part of the West Coast. But I really like the West Coast vibe. The weather here is awesome. It's the first week of January. I'm outside in a long sleeve button-up shirt. Actually, they're snaps technically. I found this shirt outside. It's funny, I buy stuff and I lose it, and I find free stuff on the ground that's nicer than stuff I bought. It's like when I go to the store, I end up buying cheap ham and rolls. I eat better out of the garbage. I don't even care. I don't care if I have to eat out of the garbage. I'll do whatever it takes in order to make it. Because after a lot of failures and trying a lot of different shit, I realized I really have to get my shit together. There's not really an option for me at this point. My family act like a bunch of liars. They didn't tell me about my sister Elizabeth. That kind of fucked me up. And that was the same summer I got into a bike accident, so I didn't really have a good, 2015 wasn't awesome for me. And then I stopped talking to my dad because he was being a real jerk. And then this past year has just been like bouncing all over the place. I moved in with this crazy bitch named Amy Joyner from Evanston, and stay away from her. Stay away from Amy Joyner and her son Sebastian Roll. They're psychos. She took me to court over fucking nothing because she couldn't evict me. And claimed that I pushed her and her son and got this order of protection against me. So she's a liar. My ex-girlfriend, Marissa Klug-Morataya from La Mirada, California, which is part of LA, she had one of her friends, Madison Moore, who's like some bartender at the Empty Bottle. Some door guys like punched me in the face and broke my nose. Apparently because she doesn't like the cut of my jib, which is ironic because I'm in her hometown now. And I'm about to kick ass because she's in my town, Chicago, and she's not doing shit because her art sucks. And her friend's art sucks. That's why her friend Madison can't get her band going. It's because the music's garbage. It's like you have two shitty bands and you're a bartender and you work in a weed pipe shop. Well, they're trash people. I'm the fucking future of this country, bitches. Tony Donutz. Do you know why you can see all my teeth? It's so you know it's gonna bite your face off. So get ready. I'm writing some good material right now. I'm gonna get myself a laptop and I'm gonna put this shit out hopefully by the end of 2017 if I could get an album going or get a producer. But you're gonna see. Tony Donutz is about showing you how to live your life a little bit freer with a little bit less. I live out of a backpack. There's a backpack behind me. That's all I got. A hat, a scarf, a fucking raincoat, wool socks, wool underwear, one pair. I got another button up that I found outside, and a pair of sweatpants, and like a pullover thing to keep me warm. That's all I got. I eat out of the garbage most of the time. I have a couple cigarettes. I buy a cup of coffee every day. But I live simple. And it's helping me produce a lot of really good material because when you're down and out and you're up against the wall and your back's up against the wall, you have to decide if you're gonna give up or if you're gonna keep trying. And I was like, I could give up, go back on pharmaceutical drugs, be in a haze all the fucking time. No, I don't wanna do that shit. Yeah, marijuana makes you feel stoned, but that's the point. This world's fucking garbage now. Everyone's fucking so digitized. I'm talking to you from a phone I don't even want to own. But I have to stay connected to people, so I have to own this device and have to connect to the world through applications. People don't really talk that much anymore. I have like good random conversations with people on the street sometimes. But trying to connect with people in a real way is like this real challenge. So I figure I'm just going to create a bunch of art. Writing, sculpture, I might go into painting, I don't know. But I feel like music is a good avenue, so... The world needs to know that Tony Donutz album is coming. So what I'm thinking about doing is if anybody wants to participate in this movement, which is a movement that I'm starting to be more positive and healthy, and I think everyone should be a little bit more positive and healthy, is about letting go of things in the past and making sure that you're sticking to your guns and you're doing what you say you're going to do. If you're going to do something and you say you're going to do it, just do it. Don't put an obstacle between you and your goal. There is no obstacle. You're the only obstacle between you and your goal. So for a long time, I was like, oh, I can't do this because of this. No, I'm the obstacle in the way of my goals. I don't need to put it on anybody else. I need to either produce or shut up. So I'm going to start producing an album and put it out. And go to school to see if I'm good at doing other stuff like chemistry or whatever I can offer the world with my stupid brain. Otherwise, if I can't be creative and make a living doing that, then I guess I'm screwed because I don't really want to do anything else. I don't want to really do anything that's not creative. Why would you want to do anything that's not creative? I see people going in and out of the office buildings all day. They're going to get their coffee, their lunches, they're buying stuff. Oh, I bought myself a lunch, I bought myself a coffee, it feels good. No, these people aren't happy. They're in a cycle of they go buy some stuff, then they go gotta pay for it, so they go to their job. It's a cycle. I don't want to end up in that cycle. I've had stuff. I've had constant cash flow. I had all types of jobs. Some jobs that were legal, some jobs that weren't. The ones that weren't legal made more money. That's why I've always gravitated towards that lifestyle. Now here it's legal. I can go make a living on it legally. Maybe not as much, unless I own a shop, but maybe I'll do that down the line. But you don't want to live a life where you have to decide, oh, I want stuff, so you go buy stuff, then you go pay for it, then you go buy more stuff. I think life should be more about experiences, so I want to get money so I can travel, not really own stuff. I could live in a studio apartment and I have a bicycle, and that's it. I don't care. As long as I got clothes on my back and food in my stomach and some herb to smoke, I don't really give a shit. I don't even have a girlfriend right now, and I don't care. I used to be all about relationships. Relationships all the time. It's stupid. If you want to be in a relationship, end up in one. It should be organic. It shouldn't be like you're looking around for one. I see people, oh, I'm dating. Are you looking for a mate? People don't even really know what they want anymore. The modern person is so complicated. They got all these needs and desires. It's kind of like, I'm not really into that anymore. If I meet somebody and it happens, cool. I'm thinking about getting a pet rat, because dogs are like expensive and you can't take them anywhere. I can hide a rat. People here just bring their dogs into restaurants and shit, coffee houses, retail stores, and people don't say anything even though it's against the law. It's like there's all these things here that are against the law and the police don't enforce anything, which I get. But like seriously, there's dog shit everywhere here. The homeless person's problem here is insane. There's like 60,000 accounted for, and it's really insane. But I think part of the reason I came to my senses is on Christmas Day, I went to the Comedy Store and I got free food all day. I got to meet Dick Gregory, Tim Allen. I got to meet Jamie Masada, who's the owner of the Comedy Store. He's a sweet dude. I mean, life is good. In America, you could really do anything you fucking want. You could really do anything you want. I mean, Los Angeles has a lot of weird people trying to do a lot of different things, but they're trying all these different avenues to get success. So it's nice to see people hustling, but like the whole rat race thing has no appeal to me. Like, I don't want to go to college so that I could be a turd. I would rather be like a professor and like teach people, or maybe build some cool shit, or maybe help desalinate the ocean so LA could actually have some water. That would actually be pretty cool. But I'm not going to waste my brain sitting around. So I'm going to make it happen. So you better be ready, world. Tony Donutz is coming at you. Happy Friday and Happy New Year. Peace.